Everybody. I thought it was about time we got to the October tarot reading. So welcome from Annie at Celtic Tarot. I've just come back from Harvey Bay where we went whale watching with our grandchildren. It was epic. So I'm full of life and joy and happiness, and it was amazing. Fabulous, fabulous trip. Anyway, let's go. I pulled a card for the month of October, our word for October, and the word I got was love. And that's a beautiful way to start. Let's start with love. Now, whether that's love for others, self-love, whatever, that's what we got. So let's see what's happening in October for us. What I've got on top of us is new opportunities. So anybody out there that's thinking about starting something new, doing something new, maybe looking for a job, I've got new opportunities opening up for us in October. And again, what's crossing us? This is the Eight of Shields. For me, this card is about rewards. Eights are the karma cards. And this is about rewards for your hard work, your efforts, and moving forward on your journey. So in terms of the new opportunities, this is saying that whatever it is that's coming up for you, that might be a new opportunity or a new opening, you're going to be gaining from that because of the hard work and effort that you've put in. Now, it doesn't need to be a work opportunity. It could be a project or something you've been doing on a personal level. But this card is about that moving forward and progressing. That's nice. What's at our feet? At our feet. For me, this card's always about pause, stop, take a breath. You've done everything that you need to do. There's nothing else you can do. Just wait and watch and see what happens. And again, because this card's at our feet, it's about, it's there. We just need to step into it. So don't be stressing or worrying about what's coming up. It's there and it's going to be there for you. You've done all the work. You've put in all the effort. Things are moving forward and coming. What's behind us? This is about making decisions for me, the Two of Shields. It's always weighing things up. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Again, in terms of the rest of this, new opportunities coming up. Think about where you want to step forward. Think about what's good for you. Think about any openings that there might be. Weigh up the pros and the cons. See what you think and then make a decision. No faffing around. We've been told we're moving forward in our journeys, so no more faffing around. Let's just get on with it. Hi, Gail. Hi, Bron. Happy birthday for Sunday. Congratulations. Hi, Marianne. Wow. So, our next card, I'm doing the Celtic Cross today. I don't usually do the Celtic Cross. I only usually do a 5-card spread, but I decided I would go all Celtic on you today. What we've got at our head is change. For me, I like this card. A lot of people don't do change very well. I love it. It means you're not stuck. It means you're moving forward. It's a shake up of all sorts of things. So I think that's a good card. And again, we've done the hard work. We've put in the effort. We've weighed everything up. The time has come for us to change. So let's do that and move forward. What's in front of us? Ace of Swords. Now, this card's about communication. Because it's an ace card, there's a lot of power in this card. For me, this card is about having the guts to speak your truth, walk away from what's not serving you, moving forward again. October seems to be a month of changes, shifts, and moves. We've all got a bit stale, I think, over winter. I don't know about you guys, but I've just hibernated. Now the summer's coming. I love this new weather. And now the summer's coming. It's time to get rid of all the stuff that doesn't serve you. Stop hibernating. Get out and about. Move, change your energy. Go for walks. before it gets too hot to go for walks. I love this time of year because in the mornings and the evenings it's still nice enough to be able to go out for a walk without melting. So again with this card, maybe communication. Um, Step up, step in, be brave enough to talk about what's serving you and what's not, to state your truth and to move forward. Okay, Page of Wands. All about study, all about learning, all about lessons. Maybe October's a month of reflection where we stop and we look back and we think about how far we've come in the last 10 months. We're heading into the dopey end of the year where it all goes crazy and Christmas is coming. At the moment, I think in like Target and Kmart today, they want me to eat Christmas cookies, put up the Christmas tree, and do all that in my Halloween costume. There's stuff all over the place for that. So we're getting to the silly season. So I think in terms of this reading, where we're going and weighing things up, it's time for us to actually think about, well, what did I do this year? I've only got 3 months left. Was there any lessons I learned? Was there anything I want to achieve? What have I achieved? What were my goals at the beginning of the year? What's changed? What's not changed? And what needs to change? This one. This is the Eight of Wands. I love this wee card. This wee card for me is all about getting all your ducks in a row. It's about making a list and checking it twice. It's about sorting out what you need to do and how you need to do it. Getting everything sorted, getting everything lined up. If it is a new job opportunity or that kind of thing that you're stepping into, and we're weighing things up, pros and cons, write a list. This for me is always about writing, and it's always about, I'm going to get to where I'm going. I just have to do all of these steps before I get there. And I'll tick them off one by one as I go through them. I'm a list maker. And if I do something that's not on my list, I write it down and I tick it off so that I can see how busy I've been. Ten of Cauldrons. Everything coming together. Everything being as it should be. Surrounded by people. Good card. Good card. Except don't get in your own way. That's the only thing around this one. Sometimes this card's got a little bit of a shadow around it. It's about things coming to an end. But don't forget, no matter whether it was a good thing that came to an end or a bad thing that came to an end, don't forget to pat yourself on the back and give yourself credit for the fact that you've moved forward, you've changed things, and whatever it was that has ended, whether it be good, bad, or indifferent, obviously had come to a close and needed to do that. And it was the time to move forward. Last card in this. This is the outcomes card for the Celtic Cross. And this card's about making decisions for me. Now, there's no black or white. There's always a grey somewhere in the middle. And that's where we get stuck when we're trying to make decisions. The thing about this card is saying, look at that woman. She's in control. She's got the reins. She can do this. She knows what she needs to do. Now, what's really interesting about this card is I pulled an angel card. I asked for an angel message before I started, and it's sitting right here. And what my angel message card is courage. And what my angel message says is, you have what it takes. Just do it. We, your angels, are here to support you. So in terms of this decision-making stuff, with new opportunities, new projects, new beginnings, change, again, just do it. Your angels have got your back. It's about putting your big girl pants on and just getting on with it, because your outcomes are really, really good. All of these cards are saying it's rewards for efforts put in one way or another. So October looks like it's going to be quite an exciting month. Lots of new beginnings, new startings, new adventures maybe. I'm going to do a 3-card pick, and we'll see what they say. Bronwyn, for you, that's really interesting because the first card I pulled is the love card and new beginnings. And that's where you're at. It's your birthday in a minute. So a new year for you, a new beginning for you. I saw you had a beautiful ring on your finger. Another new beginning for you. How exciting for you. October is really going to kick in for you. Okay. So my first card, wow. My first card is kindness. Now, in terms of this reading, that kindness stuff, I just feel that's about being kind to yourself and being kind to everybody else. I got really sucked into the kindness pandemic when all that nonsense was happening, in the last couple of years. There was 2 pandemics going on. There was the kindness pandemic, where everybody seemed much gentler and much kinder. And then there was the crazy pandemic where people were putting 3,000 toilet rolls, God knows why, into their trolleys. But it's interesting that I do feel the world's people are getting gentler as the world gets harder. I think in this space where we all got stuck, a lot of people took time to reflect because they didn't have any choice. And a lot of people, me included, worked out what was important and what wasn't important. And material things, not important at all. It's all about the people and time and the time you spend with people and how you spend that time with people. I've gone a bit crazy. I was at the shops today. I got my hair cut because I cut it with the garden scissors and it had to be fixed. And there was a lady outside, and she was an African lady. She was dressed in this glorious, glorious yellow outfit. And she looked so bright and cheerful and happy in the middle of this dull shopping centre. And I stopped dead in my tracks and I said to her, "You look beautiful." She had the headdress all on and it was all yellow and black. And she just looked like a ray of sunshine and her whole face lit up. And tiny wee things like that can change somebody's entire day. And like I said to her, "You just look gorgeous." And her whole face lit up. And she, "Oh, thank you, thank you." And I thought, that's good. I've made somebody happy. So itty bitty things, doesn't need to be anything big, just little tiny things. What you give out, you get back. So if you're putting out kindness and gentleness, that's what you're going to get back again. So kindness for October. This is my inner child card. This card also has a shadow side. This card is the card that makes you want to skip, and it makes you want to giggle, and it makes you want to play. And it's the card for having fun. And it's the card for dropping back into remembering what life was like and how simple it was when you were a little person. And now how complicated it is that we have to be adults. I don't like adulting. I don't like it one bit. I think we forget what it's like to be little. I started this by saying I went out, I was up at Harby Bay and I took my 3 grandchildren out to whale watch. And it was just such an awesome day. The boat was surrounded. We had whales behind us, in front of us, and on both sides of us. And when you see something the size of a bus jumping out of the water and spinning and landing on its back just to have fun, it's gobsmacking. And the littlest of my grandchildren had never seen whales before. My oldest one had, but the littlest hadn't. And it was the look on her face when she saw this. And I thought, that's the look I want. That's what I want to look like. I want to look like that. And I'm very cognizant of the fact that I'm blessed to live in Australia. And if I see things that are different, like fields of sunflowers, we don't get that in Scotland, it's too bloody cold. I stop and I look. If I see things that are pretty, sunsets, anything at all, oceans, anything that I think, houses that are beautiful, I'll stop and look, because it's a pause in the day, and anything that's worth stopping and looking at is going to make me happy, because that's why I've stopped to look. And that's what this inner child is. The flip side of the inner child is the one that makes you want to have temper tantrums. It's the one that triggers you and it brings up past hurts. Again, with this stuff, there's a choice. When you were little, you had no control. When you were little, there was no middle feelings. Kids are either full on or dead stop. So there's either mega happy or screaming heap. Now, there's a lot of stuff happens in a lot of people's childhood that you can't get through or past, but now's the time to adult and think, some of that stuff that happened, I can't do anything about. I'm just going to work on it and get back to that feeling of joy for when I was little. That's where I would sit. My final card is Kick Up Your Heels. This one I love. This is Rainbows and Unicorns. Again, it's saying happiness and joy. Good month, good endings to the month. Reflecting my inner child stuff. Enjoy yourself. Remember to have fun. The weather is better. We can get out and about. We can maybe go to a beach. We can go for a walk in nature. We can do things now that the weather is warmer. It's time to really enjoy that and enjoy what's happening and what's coming for this month, because this month looks absolutely spectacular. So there you go, peeps. I hope you enjoyed that. I do have someone on this chat who is not very happy with me, but what I would say to you is, I'm sending you love and light. There is no harm in me. There is no harm in the people on this site. We're all about love. We work from our heart. So I'm sending you love and light. Now off you pop. Thank you everybody for being with me. I look forward to seeing you. Some of you I'll see on Sunday. And I look forward to seeing you all next month. It's been lovely having you around. I'll talk to you soon. Love you. Bye-bye.